Scorpio, hello, welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpios. If it resonates, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like a personal reading, all that information is in the description box below. All right, so Scorpio, the first card you got here was value. So this is whatever you hold value to, whatever is worth something to you, what has influence over you. What are you giving value to right now? And does it align with your values? Do you value your gifts and your talents as much as you value the gifts and talents of other people? What do you hold valuable right now? Let's see what else we have for you. We're going to get a past, present, and future, and then clarification cards. So it looks like in your past, the past influence section here, we have the card of deception. So it looks like maybe there were some secrets or some deception or lies, something going on in your recent past. And for your present position, you got the Queen of Swords. And this is actually a really good card. It can indicate some trickery, deception, but it also indicates a very capable woman and someone who can overcome her enemies. You can see here she is basically putting a sword through the throat of that red person there, which is the person that is that is the enemy, basically. So in your present time, it actually looks pretty good here that you're capable and you're overcoming someone that possibly has lied to or deceived you. Let's get a possible future here. Okay. So this deception card here is, this is someone that has let their guard down and trusted the wrong person in the recent past here, okay? So what is being hidden from you, or what was being hidden from you, okay? That's something you need to try to ask yourself and figure out here, that you may have let your guard down at the wrong moment or around the wrong person, and they can, the consequence of that is that these people or persons or whatever it is can have like a certain influence over you. So this could also, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that someone is lying to you. This can also indicate internal deception as well. So have you been keeping something from yourself or compelling yourself to believe something that maybe isn't very true? Something to kind of ask yourself here. There might need to be some soul searching done. But based on this present card, the Queen of Swords, like I was saying, just take what resonates. But it does kind of seem like it was a situation where someone was lying to you and you have figured it out and now you're taking down your enemies, basically. Or this could be, an enemy within. This could be you figuring out your self-deceptions, okay? But the Queen of Swords is definitely like an independent woman here. She is very stern, very strong, very capable. And, this isn't a downfall card, okay? This is just a card that is about someone overcoming certain obstacles successfully, okay? For your possible future position, you did get the Knight of Vessels. So the Knight is like the most active and ambitious member of a suit, and the vessels here are, it's just like our what is the word I'm thinking of? It's like our external soul, basically. The cups represent something in our outer world here. So this could be some sort of acquired wealth. It could be taken in that way. This could also be just someone that is taking charge of their life or taking charge of their finances. This could also indicate that this is an incompetent leader. Okay. You may be taking on something that you can't quite handle properly. It could also represent a domineering partner or family member. So that could be what this lies and hidden truths is indicating and how you're overcoming it. This could indicate that there is someone around you that is not as disciplined and maybe is being a little chaotic with what they're responsible for. Okay, let's get some clarifications from tarot here. What is this deception card? Okay, you got the world for this. So with the world coming out with that, it kind of seems to me like this is something that was going on and is no longer going on in the present time. The world card like indicates completion. And it looks like whatever the lies or deceit or trickery was it's no longer going on right now. But for your present time, it looks like there are some lies being exposed. So maybe although this situation has kind of come to a close, in the present time, there are lies being exposed. There are, maybe you're seeing the truth in a situation. It's all coming to light now and it's causing some conflict in your life. There's conflicts, disagreements, oppositions, fighting, being overly defensive and or territorial. Okay, a whole bunch of cards just fell, so I'm gonna pick those up. Okay. So the Queen of Swords is someone that is noticing, that is very defensive and noticing something that was going on and is putting an end to it. Okay, that's what you're doing, is putting an end to it. But now in the future position here, with the Death card and that Knight of Vessels card, it looks like there is some maybe negative patterns that are going to be repeating. The change that is needed is not really coming through here. It looks like there's some troubles with, bringing some change into this situation, whatever needs changed. It seems like that is not happening. There's an inability to move forward. There's a fear of new beginnings. You might have fear of a new beginning in this relationship. This is kind of seeming like relationship energy to me. Okay, because for this past position with the lies and the deceit, with the World card coming out as well, you got the Lovers and the Chariot coming out. I mean, not the Chariot, I'm sorry, the Archer in this deck. So it looks like to me, this is something going on with your love life, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on right now, or maybe you're just getting through some tough time in the relationship. Yeah, it looks like, so in the present moment, you did get like some indecision and conflict cards coming out. These two here, conflict and indecision, lack of, lies being exposed and such, causing some friction. But then it did come out with the Four of Bows, which is a celebration card. It's like a marriage card. Okay? This is like a family gathering or a marriage. So this could indicate a few things here. This could indicate that something is going to come out at a family gathering. This could indicate that these conflicts are now being resolved and it's time to celebrate and feel good and abundant and joyful and happy with those around you. It could mean that you need to pull yourself out of this situation and maybe go have a social life. I'm kind of getting that vibe from it too. So just take what resonates here. But for your future position, you did get the death card in reverse. This is a card telling me that like someone or something is unable to move on. The death card is also the Scorpio card. Okay, so maybe you're having trouble moving on from this. Maybe you're kind of stuck in the past or repeating these negative patterns that you've been dealing with right now. But for your advice and solutions here, you had the Three of Stones come out, which is the card of creativity. Okay, so something to do with your creativity is going to help pull you out of this. But this is definitely something going on maybe like in your home life or in your relationship in general. And you know that it's time to really move on, to aim for what you want and move on, and overcome these enemies or obstacles or whatever is causing this conflict or fighting or, whatever truth has been exposed. You're going to be overcoming that, but you're going to have a hard time with that. You're going to have a hard time moving forward from that. And it's going to require you to kind of delve deep into your creative mode in order to figure out a solution for this issue. Let's see what else we can get here. What other advice do we have for Scorpio for this? All right, so you got the King of Pentacles. So this could have to do with your home life, your stability, your wealth, your husband, your significant other, maybe even a father. Whatever it is, it's some sort of like male energy in your life, or it has to do with things involving your root chakra, which is, your stability, your security, your confidence, your feeling of being grounded, your instincts, your safety, security, grounding, all those things. Let's see what else. What's going on in this present situation? It's the present energy. Okay. So it's something from your past, something from your childhood, something to do with your family. That's really what I'm getting here. Like with several cards, it seems like some sort of family dynamic or something from your past is coming in and you're unable to face a new beginning. You're unable to start over. That's what this death card in reverse was indicating too. Like this has come to like some sort of close, but you're having a hard time moving on from it. And the only way that you're going to be able to get through this is by getting back in touch with your spiritual side. You're going to need to meditate more, to journal more, to feel more joy, to be more connected to source or spirit or whatever resonates with you in that aspect. But it's time to really get back in touch with your spiritual side, really get back in touch with what your inner being and your inner knowing guides you to do. Meditate, journal, take a walk in nature, do, anything that you can to get back into a grounded and aligned, joyful state of being. What is this future? What does Scorpio need to know for these future cards here? Okay, with the Knight of Cups coming in reverse, I'm thinking, honestly, so you had the Knight of Vessels and then the Knight of Cups. I'm thinking, honestly, that, it's really hard to say here with these cards coming out, but it kind of looks like maybe you need a break from the relationship you're in. Maybe you need a break from focusing so much on the person that you're dependent on, being like kind of overly dependent on them, and really get back in touch with yourself. Go inward. Practice self-care. Try to figure out what it is that you want your life to look like and choose that and follow that path. That's what I'm getting. Because it really seems to me like just the energy I get from this card, even though it's the creativity card, I feel like she's stepping out in her own. Like she's stepping out into the world on her own. She's rooted and grounded again. You can see with the roots down there. And she's moving in through this passageway. Now, because that came out with the death card in reverse, you know, and we had the Fool card in reverse here, you're having a hard time moving on from this situation. But this is telling you to really just focus on yourself, step out into the world in your own energy when you're feeling more grounded, more stable, secure, more confident, and really just decide what it is that you want to do moving forward. And that's where you need to put your time and energy. You need to get back in touch with your spiritual side, and you need to put your energy into something that is for yourself rather than overly being overly dependent on this person or situation to where it's breaking you down. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, it really looks like there's some sort of truth or lie or something that's being exposed. Something is going to be exposed and you're going to overcome it, but it's going to be really hard for you. But you need to step out on your own here and figure things out for yourself and not be so worried about the past pain that this person or situation has caused you. And definitely I'm getting that you need to really like work on your root chakra. So here's a couple cards regarding that. I'm going to read them to you. The root chakra here is your stability, your instincts, your safety, security, grounding. It's down here at your pelvic floor when you're sitting. That's the part that is like on the floor. The element is earth. The sense is smell. The gland is your adrenal glands. When your root chakra is balanced, you are grounded. You're feeling safe and secure to go with the flow of life. And that really gives me this vibe here. When it's unbalanced, that is worrying, anxiety, emotional instability, ungrounded, restless, feelings of insecurity and fear. So if any of that resonates with you, it's a big signal to you to do some work with your root chakra. Okay? That's one message I'm really getting here is you need to do some root chakra work and you need to do some self-love practices. You need to get back in love with yourself and in touch with yourself and be true to yourself and your spiritual side. You know, do things that you enjoy. If you need a nice bath with all your crystals and like a good bath potion and just relaxing, do that. If you feel better walking in nature, do that. If you feel better, just kind of being inward, journaling, meditating, getting creative, maybe you like drawing or painting, anything like that, that is definitely something that you need to get back into. Okay, so for your mindful message cards here, you got nurture. The first one says, it's okay to want to stay home and be alone. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honor how I feel and I take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. And that's what I was getting here with this root chakra. You need to nurture yourself and feel secure and confident in yourself again. Now, once again, this card is just really sticking out to me in this reading. This Three of Stones, creativity. Okay, you also got infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. Okay, for your root chakra affirmations, you got, I am in control of my life and able to take care of myself. I feel safe, secure, and at peace because I have everything that I need. I will go with the flow of life with confidence, and I have so much to be grateful for. So I'll put this here if you need to. Here, let me get the light out of it. If you need to take a screenshot or write these down, pause it and write those down. But these are some affirmations that you need to work on for yourself right now to get through this situation. Let's pull one from here. Let's just see what this deck has for you. What do we have for Scorpio as we close out this reading? Okay. you got assess the situation, and you got take a reality check. All right, so that's a big message for you here. Assess the situation, assess what's happening, what's gone on. This was a lot of major arcana cards. Looks like it's with a male figure or root chakra stuff, your stability, your security, your confidence, things of that sort. Based on this card coming out, it looks like it's something to do with a relationship, but you need to move out on your own right now. You need to go forth you need to focus on yourself right now, okay? That's what I'm getting with this. And definitely put yourself in a place of joy again. Focus on yourself. Stop focusing so much on this person or what happened. Reevaluate your situation and try to assess the situation and what you value. What is important to you? What is worth it to you? What are you giving value to? And does it align with what you want your life to be and look like? Those are some things that you need to do, kind of like take a reality check. It's something that you really need to delve into right now for yourself, so that you can get through this tough situation that you might be going through right now and come out better and more nurtured and loving yourself and confident and creative and happy. Okay? That's what I have for you this week, Scorpio. I hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you next week. Bye.